let the kids be the smart ones.
I love this one because we've seen this happen so many times, especially if you're by yourself on stage and you're like, I mean, I'm going to use an extreme example, right? Because I'm looking at a light socket over there. It's like, I wonder how you turn this machine on. And you have a butter knife, and you like start like doing this goofy walk over to the light socket. And even kids know, don't do that.
Yeah,
right?
don't do that.
You're like, I wonder if this would work. And they're like, no. And you're like, huh? This isn't how? No, you got to put it in the hole over there.
Yeah.
And so at that point, they feel like they're invested. They're part of it because they're kind of guiding and leading. Yeah. And they're very invested at that point.
Yeah, because they feel like they're the smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and kids love that, knowing more than the adult.
Yes.
You know, they love that dynamic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So Brother Philip Booker, he's great at this. He'll, I just remember this trick he does that is so funny. He has one of those magic bags, you know, that has a pocket or whatever. So he'll put in this handkerchief, like, I might get some of this wrong, but I think it's basically he puts in a blue handkerchief, and he tells the kids what's going to happen. He's like, so I'm going to put this blue handkerchief in, and it's going to come out. It's going to be a red handkerchief. And he's like, everybody say red. And so, of course, all the kids, you know, they're watching, and they're like, red. And then he pulls out a piece of bread. He's like, who said bread? It's hilarious. And then, of course, he does it. But he'll often do that with his tricks that he does. He does the Christian illusions, he calls them. And he'll set it up, and then he'll make a mistake and look at the kids, you know, like you know, he messed up. Oh, no, you know, or don't look. Yeah. And so that kind of, it makes it fun for the kids.
Yeah.
And, that's what I was going to say, too, is sometimes that's a way to engage the kids or get them involved. I've done that before, like say with the Plan of Salvation or something, is you have a dunce character that doesn't know it and is getting it all mixed up.
Gets it wrong, right?
Yeah, and then you can have your serious character, you know, like if you do pairs, you can have the teacher or whatever, and they can be like, let's help Billy out, you know, or whatever. Let's help him. And so then the kids are like, we're yelling it out. Yeah, we're going to help him, and we're going to show him the way, you know.
Especially when you, like, play it offhand. Like, you're like, for example, we'll talk about, like, the Plan of Salvation. You know, all it takes to get to heaven is, you know, you just got to believe on Jesus, and you turn around and, like, immediately start doing something else. It's believe on Jesus. Yeah. So next we're going to, and the kids, like, kids are like, immediately just go into, like, wait a second, you know.
Yeah, like, no, you can't. Yeah.
You don't have to wait for it. They just...
And that's a good example, actually, of kind of our first point about it's not just the joke. I mean, that sounds like a joke, but it's more like a situation. I guess what I mean is, like, if you are saying, like, all I have to do is this, right? Well, then it's more of a joke setup.
Right.
And it still can work, but it's way better doing it like you just said. Yeah. It's like, all you got to do is this, and then you're like, okay, next is... And then there's like, whoa. We were waiting for him to let us answer, but no, this cannot be.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so it's way better. That's the absurdity, you know, the absurd situation. Or whatever.